Hello everyone, my name is the Chemist77 and welcome to episode 8 of Farming Minecraft. Now you have to excuse me today, I've got a bit of a holy coffee thing at the minute, so I probably sound about as croaky as a tree frog. But yeah, so today's going to be a bit of a shorter episode. We're going to be building a cactus farm. I'm going to be building it over where we've got the iron farm and trading hall at the minute. But I will probably move it once I get a sort of industrial district set up, which I will be doing in the end, but that is sort of a bit in the future, because that's going to require a lot of effort, and I am heading back home for Christmas next weekend, and then I'll have exams after Christmas. So I want to make sure I've got enough free time to get around to doing stuff with that. So in the next couple episodes, I'm going to be pre-recording them, so they'll still come out on the weekly schedule. Are going to be relatively easy ones. I think I'm probably going to do an Enderman farm next week, and then I don't know what I'll do after that. Maybe a slime farm. We'll see. But yeah, so today we're going to do a cactus farm, which I thought I had more cactus than that. I guess it'll only be with 2 cacti at the minute. But I just need to gather a few materials, and including more sand as well. Okay, I actually need to gather a few more materials than I was anticipating. So I'll go do that, and I'll meet you over, and we can make a cactus farm. Okay, and materials have been gathered. We've got some sand and cactus and white stained glass and all various bits and bobs, and I'm going to build it here for no reason other than the fact that I can and there's space. And so what we want to start by doing is figuring out where we want the chest to be. So I think there is probably a good place. Just facing this way, and then we just want to put a series of hoppers going into the back. Now I think it should be 5 hoppers we need going into the back of this. 3, 4, 5, like that. Because what we're going to have on top of here then is not my ender chest. We're going to have some cobbled deep slate. Like that. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that one made that too long. And basically what we want is a 9 by 9 square of blocks here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that should link up. And then all we want to do is just fill this in, except for that middle one there. And actually I'm actually going to put another hopper. Just like that to make it flush. Now I'm going to get some white stained glass and put a little border around. Like so. Ooh. And it's so nice having silk touch now. Don't need to worry about misplacing glass blocks. There we go. And I'm just going to break that one so I can get in. And then what we need is actually, before I do that, I'm going to put the sand in place. So there's going to be one there. Wait. There's going to be one there. There. Yeah, there. Like that. So we're going to have 8 sand blocks. Layer. And for this one, I'm going to do 3 layers. You can do basically as many layers as you want, and you can basically chuck these next to each other as well. It doesn't really matter at all. So we're then going to put some water in there. Fortunately, I have a river just down here. And I might actually just make a quick little infinite water source. Just in the corner there. Yeah, we're going to want to do that. Just now get rid of said infinite water source. That is going to make the water flow like that. So I'm now going to plant a cactus on top of each of these. Whoops. We just get up here. Like so. And each of these is going to need some sort of block next to them. Now, usually, like, the smaller the hitbox, the better. You can use fence gates because when you open them, they have no hitbox, which can be useful. But I like to use glass panes. I'm just going to need 24, I believe, for this. And so all I'm going to do is put them above one and to the side. Which means that as soon as a... sort of do that. But as soon as a piece of cactus grows, it will realise it's next to this block and pop off. And that's why you want one with a small hitbox, because it means it's less likely to land on itself or another cactus. I like to use glass panes because there's probably not too much of an issue here with the 2-block gap. But I don't want it to like pop over too far and then land on this cactus here. Because when items come into contact with cactus, they just disappear. For some reason, cacti are just like lava. Although, I guess technically cacti are worse than lava because you can still lose netherite gear to cacti rather than lava. It's very interesting. But, yeah. So, I am going to build this up real quick. I also want to sort of make it look a little bit neater. So we're going to do a little bit of stripped spruce action on the corners here. Like so. Yeah, I'm going to build up the rest of these layers and I'll see you back. Alright, and with that glass painting, that is the cactus farm functional. I don't know if I want to call it done yet. I think I might put a roof on, maybe do one similar design to how I've done the training hall over there. Yeah. And I don't know if we'll see... No, we haven't got any cactus grown from any of the previous layers yet. But if I pop into pre-cam here, we can see it's just the same thing over and over again. These layers though, instead of a hopper here, we've just got a gap, because what will happen is the cactus item will fall into the water and then just flow into the hole and eventually into the hopper down there. And oh, there's me. So, yeah, that is the cactus farm done. I'm just going to quickly pop a roof on this. And, oh, I've missed a log over there. Yeah. And there we go, just a quick little roof thrown on the top of here. Let me just check the, okay, so we do need a bit of light here. I think I might have some spare shroom lights. Oh, hello. I just want to chuck down in here, and we'll then see if yeah, we'll then see if we've got some enough light up there. Sorry, I'm gonna probably make very little sense in this video. Also, I happen to notice. I think I noticed some cactus getting stuck behind some of these. But yeah, there's one there. So I wonder whether. Let's see. Let's see if this will work. want to be careful not to accidentally pick it up. If I put a... nope, that does nothing. Okay, so I think it looks like there's possibly going to be a little bit of loss from the cactus farm. There you go, head will pop off, but you can just see there. That's what happens. Let me throw that one in. They'll probably about, I don't know, 98, 99% of the time they'll land in some form of flowing water. Which will then sort of push it all towards that hopper there. So yeah, that's a little cactus farm done. 3 layers, and if I look in the chest here, you can see we got a little bit of cactus. I think there was like 3 or 4 that I had in my inventory spare anyway. Yeah, so we've got 3 layers. I've got a little bit of scaffolding up there I need to take down as well. Yeah, so now we got, if I decide I want lots of green dye, then we'll be good. If I, get this scaffolding here. There we go. Anyway, one last thing I want to do just before we go, because we've got a little bit of spare time, is show you around. This here is my, I call it my redstone world, or redstone testing world, whatever. And this is where I sort of build up any farms beforehand, if I want to plan them, if I want to make a schematic of them. So we can see here's the villager trading hall, and then we've got the mob farm over here. It's very nice. And down here we've got some various... I can't remember. I think this was for the sugarcane farm. And then we've got a double piston extender there. And then stone generator stuff. Anyway, what I want to show you here is if I go into this little end portal block. Next episode, we're going to be building a Enderman farm. Hence why I'm in the end. I don't know why that took me so long. And over here is my little design I've got for it. And so what we can see here is we've got, it looks sort of fairly standard of an Enderman farm. I'll explain it briefly here. I'll explain it again in probably a bit more detail in the next episode. But yeah, so we've got the spawning platform, and then there's an endermite up here named so it doesn't despawn. And what will happen is endermen will spawn on this platform. They'll aggravate towards the endermite, and then they'll fall down this pit here. Now, the reason I've got these walls here is so it funnels the endermite, or the enderman, to this bit. And then if I go down here, what I've got here is, I'm not collecting the ender pearls because I don't need to. I can get ender pearls quite easily from villagers. So all I've got is a double piston extender there that does a little platform out. So if I don't want them, they'll just drop down. And if I do want to kill them, then I can put the floor out. Now if I get the relevant sword out, I need an anvil as well. We just put this on here. There we go. Now if I need to turn the farm on by changing the mob spawning rule. If I can type, it's so hard to type and record at the same time. Also, that's game mode, not game rule. There we go. Do mob spawning. I set it to true. What we should see is, actually, if I have that open for the time being, you can see Enderman falling there. So if I fly up here in the free cam, we can see lots of Endermen spawning, getting angry at the Endermite here, and falling down the hole here. Now I've got these waterlogged leaves here just as a roof to protect the Endermite a little bit further. Yeah. And I'm using waterlogged leaves here and also here because I've discovered Endermen won't teleport to waterlogged blocks. And waterlogged leaves are really good for this because they just behave like a normal solid block. You can walk on them fine. I think technically it would probably work with waterlogged slabs as well. And stairs. But I don't know, I quite like waterlogged leaves. Also, it helps that waterlogged leaves are non-spawnable. Anyway. Yeah, and then if I put the floor in, this farm is designed so they should all be one hit with a sharpness 5 sword. Now, if you wanted to do them one hit normally, like fist one hit, you can put the spawning platform a few blocks higher. I mean, it has its benefits, obviously being just one hit, but I always carry a sharpness 5 sword, so I can actually lower this platform down, which actually increases the spawn rates. Which I'll explain a bit more about why that is next episode. But we can see here, I've just got a little periodic attack going, and they'll come down. Now, sometimes it doesn't want to hit them. I think sometimes the sword hits them as they're falling down. But yeah, you can see most of them here are actually dying on the first hit, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so that's the Enderman farm that we'll do, and again I'll explain a little bit more how it works. I also tried to be a little bit more fun with the design here, so we've got some fence gates and some stairs around here. Trying to get all a little bit artistic-y out. And yeah, if I turn my periodic attack off, and we can open that out. It's very satisfying watching all the particles fall out. I'll do it again. Let them all build up. All the Enderman particles, and then whoosh. Away they go. It's hilarious. Anyway, that'll do it for today's episode. Bit different at the end here, ending in my sort of creative farming world. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Next few episodes will probably still be me with sniffly, croaky voice because I'm pre-recording them before I go back home for Christmas. But yeah, do if you enjoy the episodes, do stick around, hit the like and subscribe, all that yada yada. Actually, the day this is going out, I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch, so twitch.tv/thechemist77. I'm going to be going on to MCC Island. I got a ticket for the beta for that, which I'm really excited. I've not been in any of the games yet. I have no idea what to expect. It could possibly be very embarrassing for me, but yeah. So if you're watching this on the day that it comes out at 2 p.m, I'll be streaming over on Twitch. Yeah, most likely making a fool of myself on PvP games. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!